Hello, Cappuccino. Sorry I'm a little late getting out my lesson for today. I had to take care of some other things for my calculus class this morning that took a while. But here we are. For today's warm-up, we're going to complete a table to plot the points for this equation. We want to graph this equation. So we're going to make a table. We're going to complete a table. Then we're going to plot the points. And then we're going to use a ruler to connect the points to form a line. And then I have a couple of extra questions. Is the point 1, 2 on this line? And what is the y-intercept? Okay, so notice I didn't give you any x values. You actually get to choose whatever you want for x. You get to decide. So the normal thing that we choose for x values is we start with a negative number and then count up to a positive number. I like to start with -2. So I'm going to do -2 and then -1 and then 0, 1, and 2. But when you're doing math, when you're being a real mathematician and doing your own problems, you would choose what numbers you want for x. Sometimes different numbers would be helpful. Okay, so now I'm going to figure out, well, what's y? So if I put in -2 for my x, I'm going to have y equals 3 times -2 minus 2. So I'm going to rewrite and parse. 3 times -2 is -6. -6 plus -2 is -8. Okay. The next one, I'm going to put in -1 for x. So y equals 3 times -1 minus 2. I'm going to rewrite it and parse. 3 times -1 is -3. -3 plus -2 is -5. Then I'm going to do 0. Y equals 3 times 0 minus 2. I'm going to rewrite and I'm going to parse. 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus -2 is -2. Oops, I forgot to write this one down. -2 goes with a 0. Okay, I'm going to let you finish the last two. You figure out what goes here and what goes here. All right, now I'm going to plot my points. I'm going to put my points on my graph. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have numbers. I don't have tick marks. Please, everybody, super, super careful. We're going to use the lines. We're using the lines on the graph paper for counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Please use the lines. So many of you are not paying attention to the lines. Okay, here's 0. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to go down from 0. 1. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Don't skip that line. So many of you are skipping the line. Use the lines. Okay, usarlo las líneas en la papel, por favor. Okay, now I'm ready to plot my points. -2, -8. So I start at 0, 2 to the left, and then down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's right there. Next point, -1, -5. So 1 to the left and down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. It's on top of my label. That's okay. Next one, 0, -2. 0, -1, -2. Okay? And then you're going to plot 2 more points, complete the table. You do this. Ustedes termine hacerlo los números para 1 y para 2. Okay? All right, now I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to go like this. Okay, now there's my line. Now I'm going to answer this question. Is the point 1, 2 on this line? All right, where is 1, 2? 1 to the right and up 2. It's right here. Ooh, is that on the line? It's kind of hard to tell. It looks really close. So one thing I can do to figure this out is remember the 1 is x and the 2 is y. So if I take 1 and I put it into the equation, do I get this 2? So if I take 1 and I put it in for x, so I have y equals 3 times 1 minus 2. What do I get? So let's rewrite, parse, simplify. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 plus negative 2 equals 1. So remember, if you had done your table up here, you would have gotten when x is 1, y is 1. That's what you would have gotten. So the point 1, 1 is on the line, but is 1, 2 on the line? No. Because when x is 1, y has to be 1. Is that 1? No, that's bad. So is that point on this line? No. The answer here is no. This point is not in this line. Este punto no está en esta línea porque es un poquito a la derecha esta línea. Y cuando yo pone una en la ecuación para x, y igual 1, no igual 2. So este punto está malo, no está en esta línea. Okay, last question. What is the y-intercept? Here's my y-axis. Where does it hit the line? Bam, right there. What number is that? That is at -1, -2. That is at y equals -2. Or I could write it as a coordinate pair. What point is that? That was this point right here. So that is 0, -2. So I can write the answer like this, or I can write it like this. Okay, so we're going to be doing something similar to this in math space today. Let me let my dog in. Barking. Puppy. So what we're going to be doing is asking this question again. Is the point on the line? So let me go to my notes. Here's today's notes. Does a point lie on a line? So does 1, 3 lie on y equals 3x? Okay, well, let's find out. Let's graph the line. How do I graph this line? X, y. I need a table. And I need some points. So let's say -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So now I'm going to substitute in my numbers for x. So y equals, I'll do it down here, y equals 3 times -2. 3 times -2 is -6. The next one, y equals 3 times, parentheses for my x, -1. What's 3 times -1? -3. Okay, y equals 3 times 0. 3 times 0 is 0. And the next one, y equals 3 times 1. 3 times 1 is 3. And the last one, x is 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, if I plot my points, -2, -6, -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -1, -3, -1, -3. 0, 0. 1, 3, 1, 3. and 2, 6. Ooh, I'm running out of room. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my line. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Now, does 1, 3 lie on this line? So I'm going to plot this point. Where is this point? 1 and 3. Aha! The answer there would be yes. Yes, it does. Right here is 1, 3. It does. I can also see it in the table. 1, 3 is right here. So yes, I am sure 1, 3 is on that line. The answer is yes. Okay, cool. What about 10, 20? Oh, wait a minute. 10, 20, that's way too big. That's way too big. How am I going to get that on this graph? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my gosh. Why, I went off the paper. I don't know. I can't really tell by looking at my graph. So what we're going to do is, instead of using a graph, we're just going to check it. We're going to do a check. Just like how we would check the answer to an equation when we were solving equations, we're going to do a check. So this is what you're going to do in math space today. You're just going to do a check. This is our x. If we put, and this is our y. If we put these in to the equation, does it work? Does it work? Okay? So I'm going to have y equals 3x. My y is going to be 20. Let's change colors. What the heck? It's fun. 20 is equal to 3 times, what's my x? 10. Does that work? Is it true? So I have 20 over here. 3 times 10 is 30. Uh-oh. Does 20 equal 30? No. No, this is false. False. No, it is not true. Okay? So, does 10, 20 lie on this line? The answer? No, it does not. It does not fall on the line. Okay? Let's try another one. Does 20, 60 lie on y equals 3x? Well, let's do a check. We're going to do a check. We're going to do y equals 3x, right? Same equation. Here's my x, here's my y. Let's see what happens. So y is 60. I'm going to switch colors again. Love switching colors. 60 equals 3 times x. What's x? X is 20. Okay, what's 3 times 20? 3 times 20 is 60. Does 60 equal 60? Yes, this is true. This is true. So, does this point lie on this line? Yes, because when I put in 20 for x, I get 60. So, does this lie on here? Yes, it works. Okay? So, the first problem on math space. Let me show you on math space the first problem. Let me get it up. So let's do an example exactly how it looks in math space. So in math space, the first problem is going to ask you, I'm loading math space right now, so it's taking me a second. My internet is very slow. Come on, math space. Here we go. It says, my first problem says y equals 9x. So question A, it asks, what is the value of 9x when x equals -7? What is the value of 9x when x equals negative 7? Okay, so I would do 9 parentheses x. What's x? Negative 7. 9 times negative 7 is negative 63. Okay, negative 63. So then, once I get that right, math space is going to ask for part B. Math space will ask, does negative 7, negative 63 lie on the line y equals 9x? Does it? Is this point on this line? Okay, just like I showed in the notes, we would do a check. Here's x, here's y. So y is negative 63, 9, parentheses, x. What's x? X is negative 7. So I'm just substituting these numbers in for y and in for x. Is this true? Does it work? Well, yeah, we actually already know it. We did it up here. 9 times negative 7 is negative 63. Negative 63. That's true. This is true. So does negative 7, comma, negative 63 lie on the line y equals 9x? The answer is yes. So in math space, you would select yes. And that would be it. Okay? So this is what the problems look like in math space. The first problem looks like this, but then they start looking like this. Okay? They're going to be like this one, where you just need to do a check, and then you're going to say yes or no. Okay? So good luck. That's what you're doing for math space today. You do not have to actually graph it. You're going to do a check to check and see if that point is on the line. All right, good luck. And we have office hours tomorrow. See you there on Thursday at 12 o'clock. Bye-bye.